So, a couple weeks ago, I made a bet. It was against my biggest rival, Musty. He said that if we played 100 1v1 games, I wouldn't be able to beat him once. Now, I don't consider myself to be a high-level Rocket League player, but this was just a little absurd. 100 games? Surely even I could beat Musty if I had 100 tries. I mean, come on. On the other hand, Musty has consistently hit SSL in the 1v1 playlist, while the highest I've ever gotten in ones is Grand Champ like 3 years ago. These days, not so much. Musty was a top 100 player back in the day and a sub for NRG, earning him an RLCS title. And me, well, not so much. I'm a C2. I'll admit it. Here I am, C2. So you could say this matchup was not in my favor, and Musty was confident he could beat me 100 times in a row. So confident that he made a bet with me. $10,000 if I could win just one game. One game against a way better player than me, in the most high-pressure mode, in front of a live audience. What could go wrong? We would 1v1 100 times over the course of 10 days. 10 games every day. This would actually work against me. If we played 100 games in a row in one super long day, he would get so mind-numbingly tired I could probably pull him down to my level pretty quickly. But with the challenge spread out over many days, he'd have time to refocus and make adjustments each day as I became more and more adapted to his speed of play. As the first day of the event drew near, the pressure of the situation began to sink in for both me and Musty. From my perspective, it would be ridiculous if I wasn't able to win once in 100 tries, no matter who I played. So the expectation I put on myself was to do something I've never done, beat an SSL. Not just any SSL, but my longtime rival and inventor of the Musty flick himself. It was like the ultimate final boss for me. I didn't say at the time, but in my head, this was kind of a do or die situation. If I wasn't able to beat Musty once in 100 tries, what was going to be the point of even keeping my YouTube channel? It might sound ridiculous, but retirement was definitely on my mind if I was not able to do this. I shouldn't have put this pressure on myself, but I did. So that's what I was facing going into this. From his perspective, he'd have to stay focused and motivated to continuously thrash a lower level player 10 days in a row. If he slipped up just once, he would lose to SunlessKhan. Almost as big of an ego blow as me failing to win a single game. The challenge was perfectly designed to put the maximum amount of pressure and expectation on both of us at the same time, but one of us would have to lose. This would turn out to be by far the most difficult thing I've ever done in Rocket League, and I had no idea how much the pressure, adversity, and monotony of 100 1v1s would get to me over the 10 days, especially as my losses piled up. The only thing I did know was I wouldn't come out of it the same. Here's how I nearly lost my mind by 1v1ing Musty 100 times. Day 1. Day 1 was fun. With 100 chances for success in front of me, I felt very little pressure.
I'm locked in. I'm
not.
All I have to do is not lose game 1.
Each day, we played the first game in a Discord call together, then would play the middle 8 games without comms. Then we would end the day with comms in the final game. Nothing to be nervous about. Nice. I'm not nervous at all, actually. I feel so slow. I feel like my car is made of concrete. Okay. You know, game 1 might be chalked. I'll just forfeit.
I bought like a big whiteboard for this.
Why?
And I'm like, to put all the results there. I'm taking notes on your gameplay. I'm taking this serious, bro.
First goal!
Okay, first goal.
First goal!
Honestly,
the floodgates are about to open. Might do a little. I might do a fake kickoff here.
Okay.
Oh, look at that touch.
That's a good.
Look at that touch. Ooh, 3-goal game, game 1. I might go for a little clip here. Just to.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, dude, come on, bro.
Game
now
1.
You made me mad. You don't want to know what's coming now. So in this situation, down 7 with 50 seconds left. Yeah, I want to just go next. The first 5 games went as expected. Die. Nope. Oh my god. I don't like this. He's gonna. I don't know what he's doing, actually. Damn it! But what happened in game 6, I was not prepared for. Is this my first lead? First lead. First ever lead. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared! He's getting nervous! Really make him think. Top corner, baby! 3-goal lead. It's happening! I just had to play super safe and not choke. That'll be a great philosophy. So anyway, then I choked away the lead, but it wasn't over yet. And we hit those. Okay, tied back up. Little pop, and flick. Boom, retake the lead. Oh no. No. He wasn't even gonna score. I was in a good spot. Where is he? I don't like this. He got in my blind spot. Oh my God. I feel really good that happened game 6. Honestly, W for me. I went on to lose the rest of the games that day, but I couldn't help but feel incredibly optimistic knowing I'd come so close to winning on the first day. I never thought I would return to streaming and lose 10 games in a row and be like, yeah, great stream. Day 2 was a nightmare. I decided to have some fun with Musty and use a different wacky car every single game that day. I could have been getting better at the game. No, I made 10 presets. What I didn't account for is how triggering it is to get absolutely destroyed while driving a stupid green potato around the field. I guess if I do beat you in a weird car I've never used, I mean, that'll be a special car. But by using a different hitbox almost every game, I just made it more and more difficult on myself. Robbed! Tilted out of my mind, I only scored 6 goals in the first 9 games of the day, while Musty, completely unbothered by my antics, scored 47 goals on me, completely shutting me out on 3 different occasions. By the end of the day, I had lost 20 games in a row for the event, and I was starting to not have fun anymore.
Oh, Sunless, you were talking about an own goal. What was that there, man?
But little did I know, it was about to get a whole lot worse. Day 3 felt like 2 separate days. On the first half of day 3, I got absolutely doo-dooed on. The score lines were not close. This was partly because I decided to stop forfeiting matches completely. I wanted to try to tire Musty out, or at least make him bored. After all, I couldn't imagine just running up the score over and over and over against a lower ranked player without subconsciously easing up after a while. But Musty was completely locked in and refused to let my tactics get in the way. That is backfiring incredibly, because he's just using it like free play and he's just getting better and better and better. He doesn't even feel like the Musty in the first 2 days. He feels like 3 times better than normal. Then finally in game 29, I had a chance to strike. It's the one! This is the one! I'm winning this game! I'm winning this game! He's gonna score. Oh, of course it bounces right there! Did he just gift me a goal? I'll take it. I don't care if he trolled. If he wants to troll in a 10k thing, he can. It's fine. Oh, if I can get there. No. I got too cocky. Okay, 1 goal game. 1 goal game, made it interesting. I was up to 30 losses in a row, but I ended the day with a very positive mindset because I learned that I can put up huge losses in multiple games in a row, but as long as I stayed patient and didn't get tilted, I could beat Musty later in the day as he grew bored of destroying me. I felt like if I stayed positive, I could get a win the very next day. Yes! And I was wrong about that. Despite all my positive thinking at the end of day 3, day 4 was a disaster. Looking back, I can see that my speed of play was definitely picking up a bit, but I was still getting beat by pretty large margins, so in the moment, I was getting very discouraged. I don't know if you guys have ever lost at anything 36 times in a row, so allow me to let you know how it feels. It sucks. Rocket League is a mental game. In order to play your best, you have to have the proper mindset. So by this point, I started to realize the biggest hurdle I would have to overcome was my own mind. Because on day 4, I was losing on the field, and I was losing in my head. The crazy part is I actually had a very close game in game 38. But at that point, I was so down on myself and so tilted that I didn't even recognize how well I had played. That was bad. I was so blinded by the emotion of losing so much that I wasn't able to see the positives. I had now lost 40 games in a row, and the pressure was getting intense. I began to regret my choice to do this event on a level that I feel like I can't even really express to you guys. Oh my god. I need like a break. I need like a 30-second break. I'm gonna use the game as a break, but this can be my tactical timeout. Why did I set myself up to be in a situation where I would feel like a failure if I didn't beat a player that was much better than me? It was completely unrealistic expectations that I'd set for myself. And yet, I felt like if I didn't beat Musty in this event at least once, I might have to just retire from YouTube. I kept seeing people on Twitter say things like, oh, surely he gets a win. How could he not get a win against Musty? Is he throwing for content? I tried to tune it out, but the truth is the voice in my head was way more critical than anything I read online. I wanted to quit. I felt like I was at my lowest point, but actually I wasn't. My lowest point was yet to come. I'm proud of myself for day 5. I had lost 40 games in a row, yet I came into that day with a positive outlook.
Don't miss that.
Yeah. I don't miss those. I knew I still had 60 games to play, and as long as I worked on my mentality, I could do it. I made sure to get plenty of sleep each night of the challenge to ward off the pressure and stress I was feeling just from losing so many 1 games over and over and over on stream. That day, I had more close games than any other day so far. The repetition of Musty's high-level attacks were finally teaching me to be a better defender. I was learning to counterattack and pressure him better. I still lost every game that day, but this time, it was different. I was starting to become a threat to Musty. I felt myself getting stronger. I'm letting the epic music flow through me. I need good vibes today. Day 6 began with a very close game. Musty came into this day kind of cold, but unfortunately, I was unable to take advantage of the situation.
God, GG. Dang, 1 goal game off the very first game, bro.
After going down by a lot in game 52, I decided to have some fun instead of forfeiting, so I minimized the game and began watching clickbait NBA content without explanation. This definitely confused Musty, and also put me in a good mood. Oh, what's up, Musty in the chat? Are you still playing? I'm watching some YouTube. However, once again, my strategy backfired. I think I made him mad with the trolling. Like, he is absolutely playing like his life is the line. My shenanigans also put Musty in a higher state of alert. What a fake. That's awesome. Man's playing out of his mind. And he began to play better and better and better against the growing threat of a broken SunlessKhan. I'm getting on this game. I have to mentally reset. So I tried to watch puppy videos to improve my mood. It didn't work. It didn't help that I kept reading suggestions from the chat on how to beat Musty. I became so tilted I didn't look at chat and just said nothing for like 20 minutes while playing. On day 7, I broke down. It's so hard to stay mentally in it. It's so hard. I'm getting too sucked into it. It's like a competitive person's nightmare, losing 65 games in a row. I just want to play in my own rig. Like, I'm so tired of ones. I'm so tired of it. Like, I feel like I can't even... I've completely lost my mind. I'm not gonna lie. I've completely lost my mind. I think I might have to forfeit this day. Like, my normal brain is good, but my broccoli brain is completely gone. Like, I've completely broken. I can't play. It's a mental game, and this game has broken me. Looking back, I think I actually played off just how bad I felt at that point. I looked over at the chat, and what I saw there changed my perception. I saw my community encouraging me and saying it was okay, and I also saw a group of people that really did want me to succeed. So at that moment, I decided to just be real and be myself. Rather than fake laughing at their jokes, I decided to just rip into them like I would a close friend. I decided to make fun of them and get all my frustration out on the chat.
Hey, Sunless, have you tried scoring more goals than him?
Instantly, the tone was lighter. The chat started reacting more. They actually liked my verbal abuse. After a few minutes of that, suddenly, I actually felt a lot better. It was like a release, just letting my viewers know how stressed I was. You know, it's a really good thing I didn't forfeit that day, because what happened next changed everything. Fortunately, I am pretty mentally weak. Oh, nice shot.
Oh, man. See, again, the first goal, bro. I'm telling you.
I still can't believe...
Nice.
This has never happened again. I went up... It was like game 6. I went up by 3 goals.
Yeah, I remember that. No, I was legitimately like really scared because it was the first day. I was like, I didn't know like the routine or like how this would really go. First of all, I didn't want to lose day 1. That would just be atrocious for the video and for my dignity. I saw myself go 3-0 down. I'm like, okay, I'm just never letting that happen again. Oh no! Oh brother!
I'm stuck.
Oh, why are you scaring me, Sunless?
I'm stuck. I'm going for a double.
You're actually so in my head, it's crazy.
Oh, good turn. Speedy.
Oh no.
No way.
I'm deafening.
Busty, you need to deafen? Solid, solid, solid. Actually, I'm gonna score. Oh my god! He delayed it. Mega delay. Bump him. Yes! Game 69? No way! That seems so scripted. Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god. Yes! Anything is possible! The power of the Bobtail! I had finally won on day 7, but now we had a new issue. We had nothing to play for since I won the bet. So Musty proposed to me a new bet, a sort of double or nothing.
I have a proposition for you, though. If you beat me one more time, you get $10,000 and full access to my YouTube channel to upload whatever you want. You can shout yourself out.
If I would win another game in the remaining 31 games, I would get access to Musty's channel for a week. However, if I failed to get a second win, then I would get nothing. It's just one more game. I could pretend like this was a tough choice, and believe me, I tried to. I would like to think about this.
Okay.
I will have my answer tomorrow, but the reality is, I cared way more about the content from this event than the $10,000. And I also cared more about what I could post on Musty's channel than $10,000. But the thing that I cared about even more than all that was beating Musty. I had a taste of it. I wanted more. So I took the deal. Day 8 was beautiful. Day 8 was fun. Ugh.
Jeez Louise, man.
Day 8 was freedom. No longer feeling the pressure of getting that one win, I played with complete confidence and focus. No. I'd gone through absolute hell for 7 days, and now it was my turn to inflict some emotional damage on Musty.
This is a different man. A new and improved version of SunlessKhan. Oh my word.
I've been stressed as hell the last 5 days. Now I'm just doing it. The reality is, I'd finally turned the tide in this mental battle.
This guy got so much better. Like in the early days, I didn't need to sweat. Now, if I'm not sweating, I lose.
I'd gone through so much turmoil that now it felt like nothing could bring me down. I was unstoppable. No! But I still lost every single game. Day 9, I started out even stronger, and in game 82, this happened.
Not sure where he's going with that. No way he gets an angle, right? Wow! I didn't think that ball was worth going for. I didn't think you'd get that angle, y'all.
I was watching my stream, and I noticed I always acknowledge my mistakes every time. And I was noticing other people, when they're streaming, sometimes they won't even acknowledge their mistakes. They'll completely ignore it. I think that's a really good mindset to have. Because there's no point in, you don't have to acknowledge your mistakes. You don't have to make it, you don't have to prove to everyone that like you're mad that you messed up. It's such a bad habit. Get off me! Yes! Oh my god, Musty, you gotta respect me a little bit. Get out of here. Spawn. You son of a... Yes, it spawned. Yes. Number 2! You know, sucking at Rocket League has kept me humble. It's over now. If I get 3 wins on Musty, I'm gonna become unsufferable. I was almost in disbelief for the rest of the day. With the second win and both bets won, I could now just totally relax and think about what I could post on Musty's channel. Obviously, I lost the rest of the games that day, but it was fine because I had something special cooked up for the final day.
Entering the arena, Heat has an astronomical number of YouTube subscribers. Heat is a top 128 RLCS closed qualifier contender and a hard-stuck GC1. Heat once won a ranked 2v3 against a try-hard trio from North Carolina. He stands 6'1", weighs 200 pounds, fighting out of the blue half with a 1v1 record of 2 wins and 88 losses. He is SunlessKhan!
I'm not losing 10 in a row today. Nobody beats SunlessKhan 98 times. Today I'm gonna deal the knockout blow. 3 wins. I don't know if Musty can recover from this.
Nice.
Oh man, I should have warmed up instead of setting my fog machine.
That's what I was thinking, bro. All
I'm
right.
forfeiting this one. Man, it would be a shame if I changed something.
It sure would be a shame.
It would be a shame if I changed my car. Honestly, I just wanted to get a win in the Scarab. For a while, I've been worried about making this video. Not because it contains 10 days of footage consisting of me losing 97 times, but because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to articulate just how difficult this challenge was for me. To win this, I had to do the thing that I am the worst at, over and over and over again. I had to lose. I was forced to accept losing as part of learning as fast as possible, or tilt myself out of the competition completely. I also want to thank Lethamir for giving me a coaching session one of the days. After going through this, I have never felt more prepared to face the mental challenges in this game, and in life. The reality is, everything I learned about myself and the personal growth I experienced is 10 times more valuable than the money, experience, or access to Musty's YouTube channel that I acquired. Beating him in a clown scarab on the last day, though? Well, that was priceless. As always, I'm SunlessKhan. Thanks for watching.